Hey gang, this is my completed USS Enterprise original series. This is a 1/650 scale 18-inch model that was put out by Round 2. And what I've done is added some third-party resin parts, some photo etch. I've also added electronics for lights and sound using programmable Arduino. And I developed some Bassard effects that I call shadow Bassard using NeoPixels. The base itself I made using a baseboard from Home Depot. It was cut to size. I used a 1/4 inch plexiglass front for the facing here and 1/8 inch clear acrylic for the case itself. For the backdrop, I've added a black foam board that I will probably eventually either put some sort of graphic on or light it up as well. So this is what the model looks like with the case on and the electronics off. All of this runs off of a 6-volt wall wart, and I've got approximately 52 LEDs lit up or lighting up the inside of the model. The photo etch parts were from PF Graphics, and the decal set was also from JT Graphics, along with the resin parts for the bridge and the nacelles, both end caps on the nacelles. And also the deflector dish on the bottom was from JT Graphics, their resin parts. So let me show you what it looks like as far as, I'll get the back cover off here. I'll add a little more light to the model. And again, the base, also the flat base was done with a 2 foot by 4 foot chalkboard panel that is also sold at Home Depot. So all in all, the whole base, the baseboard, all the acrylic, and the chalkboard, all together ran me maybe $40, if that. Okay, I'm going to take off the acrylic case here, so that way you won't get quite so many reflections. You can see the model a little clearer. Okay, let me show you what it looks like with the electronics turned on. And the graphic here was taken off the internet and printed out and then glued on the back side of the acrylic here. The shadow bassards here, they come out a little bit in the video, but they look much better in person. If you've seen my other videos on the shadow bassards, it really does have a animated effect to it, even though there are no moving parts. And let's lower this down just a little bit here. The sound file was also taken off the internet and programmed into the Arduino compatible boards. Let me see if I can turn off the overhead light there, and that might bring out the lighting just a little bit more. raise it up just a little bit. See if I can change the exposure here for just a moment. There we go. Adjusted the ISO just a little bit there. That should give you a little better idea kind of what the shadow bassards look like when they're working. Again, gives you a little bit of an idea on the animation. It does look a little better in person. Again, that animation is done strictly with running lights and casting a shadow on the inside of the bassards to give it an effect of motion. Okay, and just kind of see if I can show you the inside underneath the base here. I didn't put a bottom on it because it really wasn't necessary. So maybe you can see the electronics here. And this is really it. I've got my soundboard, which is here, and then the Arduino board that controls all my lighting, bassard effects, the 52 LEDs, that's all right in here. My switch, power jack, and this is a mute switch over here on this side, so I can turn off the sound if I just wanted the light effects. I hope you found this informational.